How's it going, everyone? This is Caleb here, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the Primitive Mobs mod, which adds in a bunch of brand new mobs to your Minecraft game that are all super cool, super imaginative, and I think you're going to love them. So, the first mob that we have right here is called the Haunted Tool. Now, this is basically like a, well, it's a haunted tool, basically. You'll find them in caves, they fly around, and say, for the case of this one, it's a wooden pickaxe. So, when it attacks me, it's going to be as if you were being hit with a wooden pickaxe. So, it'll do like that damage output, and once you kill one, it'll drop that very same tool. So if I were to get like a diamond sword that's enchanted with a whole bunch of things attacking me, it'd be like I was being attacked by that very sword, and once I killed it, I would get that sword. So that's really cool there, and the only drop that it has is that tool. It doesn't like do anything else. The next one we have right here is the Bewitched Tomb, which is very similar to the Haunted Tool in that it's like kind of like a haunted item, but this is supposed to be like an enchanted book. So when you kill it, you'll get any type of enchanted book, from Respiration 2, Knockback 2, whatever you want. So yeah, there is that mob right there. And then we also have the Lily Lurker, which apparently we have two of at the moment. So these mobs you can find in swamps. You might even be able to see one down there. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think actually that one right there, that little splotch right there, that's one. So basically, they're like fake lily pads. There's little fish under them. If you try and stand on the lily pad, it'll fight you and it'll try to eat you, I guess. And they also attack squids, which is another good thing. Then next we have the Treasure Slime. Now these are slimes that you can find wherever in the overworld, and they will usually have some type of item in them. So I'll spawn one in right here. And you can see this one has an apple, so it's red. So if I were to actually take a diamond sword and I were to kill this slime, it's going to split off into these slimes, which are all red. And then when I kill them, they'll all drop the apple. So that's really cool. Now, if you were to find one like this one that did not have anything inside of it, you can actually tame it like that. And unfortunately, this one doesn't have an AI, but it'll follow you around. You can put items in it to make it change its color. As you can see, it's changing color with everything that I place in there. So yeah, that is the basic idea behind the Treasure Slime, and it's a really cool mob. I really like that one. And next we have the other type of slime in this mod, which is the Brain Slime. Now these spawn on beaches. What they do when they find you is they will jump on your head. So I'm actually going to go into game mode 0 and try not to die. So this is gonna come after me, and as you can see, it's gonna jump on my head, and it's like, oh, it's really strong. Oh goodness, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, look, yeah, they're going after the Chameleon, and as you can see, they can actually stack on top of each other to increase the damage output. But yeah, they're basically sucking your brain is the lore. So as you can see, it is eating its brain, and after I guess 10 sucks, it'll grow in size. So yeah, but as you can see, that was absolutely lethal with nothing on it. That thing almost killed me in an instant. So that is the Brain Slime. It's super duper cool, and it only drops slime balls if you're curious. Now the next one we have here is the Blazing Juggernaut. Now this is a nether mob that will it'll like fly around in little zigzag patterns, and it's really cool. We'll take another look at that, but I think I'm gonna need to get some armor for this one, because yeah, if the slime almost killed me that quickly, I can only imagine what this guy's gonna do. So yeah, let's fight him. Oh, see, he's like, see that? Oh my goodness, he's absolutely crazy. I cannot even get close to him. Oh gosh, game of one. Oh goodness me. See, these mobs are really tough. They're really hard, but they're super duper cool. So yeah, that's the Blazing Juggernaut. You can find that in the nether, and of course they drop blaze rods and blaze powder just like a normal slime. Normal blaze, sorry. So next here we have a Chameleon. Now these mobs are very passive. They're just like sheep or whatever, but they will take the color of whatever block they're on. So this is turning red because it's on a barrier block, as you can see right now. But if I were to spawn one on, say, this command block over here, it would turn into basically the color of the command block. Or if I were to spawn it here, it turned into like a nice little, well, it's trying to be brown, but it didn't work quite well. But yeah, that's basically the idea behind the Chameleon. And if you were to kill one of these mobs, it will drop the camouflage dye. Now this dye can be crafted with leather armor to create camouflage armor. So I'm actually gonna take this pair right here, and as you can see, if I just slip these on, it camouflages with whatever I'm standing on. If I stand here, it's gonna change like that, just like the Chameleon does. And I think that's super duper cool. It's really well done. I love that a lot. So yeah, and so that's pretty much that. It's just leather armor with one piece of camouflage dye to get any of that. So yeah, that is the camouflage whole thing done. Next we have the Filch Lizard. Now this lizard, if you were to, let's say I had some wood in my inventory. If I were to walk up to this thing, it might try to steal the wood. Let's see if it'll actually do it. Okay, maybe I need to be in game mode 0, but the basic idea is that it's going to try and steal the wood, but it's not doing it at the moment. That's weird. There it is. Okay, so it has to be something of value. It can't just be wood. So as you can see, it has stolen my emerald, and it's all flared up like that, and it's really cool. So if you want, you can just take it back just by punching it. And I don't think it has any drops yet. It'll only drop what it's holding if you kill it. But yeah, that's the basic idea behind that. And you can basically get it to take your stuff you want. See, it'll take it straight away, but just one punch will get you stuff. Oh, hey, they're playing catch. Look at that. That's kind of cool. All right, so yeah, that is that right there. And next we have the Grove Sprite. Now this mob isn't really too fleshed out. There are 6 different variants of it for each type of wood. And yeah, it just says on the mod page more things planned. But basically there are just 6 of them that are for each one. I would believe that this is an oak one. And if you were to spawn in some more of them, I bet I can get some. You might see like some birch ones show up maybe. Okay, it looks like we're just getting oak ones. Maybe that's because of the biome we're in, but I assume if we were in a birch biome, we'd get some birch ones. I know I've definitely seen a birch one, but yeah, it looks like we can't get any more of those. So next we have the rocket creeper. Now for this, I'm actually just gonna affect myself with some resistance so that I don't die too terribly here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, there we go. So this is the rocket creeper. Now what this will do, if I were to just go into game mode 0, and spawn it in, it is going to shoot up into the air and explode on me just like that, and it's dead. So yeah, that is exactly what that does. It's kind of like just like a normal creeper, but it jumps into the air and it like kamikaze bombs you. It's really, really cool, and it will only drop gunpowder, by the way, but it's like a really cool looking blue creeper. Now the next one we have here is the festive creeper, and I'm gonna want to bring this over here because yeah, let's just get a couple of these. Now what these will do is they will throw TNT at me, yeah. And it's really cool. If they will run away if I get too close to them, but if I were to just beat them up too severely, they will just explode like any other creeper once they get to below half health. So if we can get this guy to actually explode like normal. Oh well, that didn't work too well. You can see these mobs are absolutely crazy. They're kind of tough to deal with, but they're all super duper cool. And then there is also one other type of creeper, which is the support creeper. Now, if I were to spawn this creeper, and it's got a really cute face. It's got like a little slime face. If I were to spawn it next to these guys, it can make the choice to either give different mobs effects like fire resistance or whatever, or if it's around creepers, it can choose to charge them, which is a little bit crazy. So yeah, let's just put 3 here, so hopefully all 3 of them might get charged if they decide to. But yeah, there we go. So you can see that's basically what they do, and they will also attack you like normal as well if you get them too low. So yeah, oh goodness me, this was a bad idea. I'm absolutely destroying everything, but well, I guess they took care of themselves pretty well, didn't they? So, yeah, let's move on to the mob here, which is the mother spider. Now, again, you'll find these in caves or whatever. They will usually spawn with the next mob, which right here, which is the baby spider. So, you'll see they've got a bunch of them, and they're really, really creepy. I really don't like this mob. It's spooky. But if you were to just kill the mother spider, and they just have normal spider drops, you'll see that the babies are crying because they don't have a mother anymore. And I feel really bad for them. But it's really, really cute, but I mean, they're spiders, so they kind of deserve it, right? Yeah, those are those 2 mobs. And next we have the skeleton warrior, which can spawn in with a bunch of cool stuff. You can see they usually have a hat, it seems. They have a sword, they have a bow. And if you were to attack them, they'll drop their bow, they'll drop arrows, they'll drop bones, they'll drop whatever. And they might even drop their sword too, but I haven't gotten them to do that quite yet. And goodness me, we might do we have to peaceful it? Let's see. Are there any mobs? No. Okay, I'm gonna do these next few mobs first before I do anything to get rid of all these mobs that we've accumulated here. Now this next mob right here is the mimic. Now again, you'll find these in caves. They will spawn as just a regular chest, and when you go to right click them, they will turn into this and they will attack you. They are very, very vicious, but upon killing them, let's see if we can get the drop this time. Yes, we did. Okay, so they'll drop a chest, and they'll also drop a mimic orb. Now what you could do with this, if you were to, let's see, it says right here, if you were to shift and left click, it will always turn a chest into a mimic mob. Shift and left click on a chest, it'll turn into a mimic mob, and if you were to shift and right click, it'll do any random mimic effects. So let's see, I do that, then this is like what you'll see in a cave. So you'll just right click, boom, it's a mimic. If I were to shift and right click, you'll see I will open this up, I'll get a bunch of cool stuff, or I'll do that, and I think this will be a mimic. No, look, it's some really cool stuff. So yeah, it's really, really neat, and you'll get these anywhere. So I believe that they can turn into mimics. Yeah, just by shifting and right clicking, they have the potential to turn into mimics. But yeah, that is that. So that's really cool. That's something that they drop right there, is the mimic orb. So yeah, I think you'll enjoy that. And actually, I can actually peaceful it now. So let's just do that. There we go. Oh, that's a lot better. So next we have the Dodo Bird. Now these mobs will spawn in the mushroom biome. As you can see, it's turned this piece of grass that I placed it on into mycelium. And so say you were to kill one of these mobs, what you would get was you would get raw dodo and a feather. You could also cook raw dodo into cooked dodo. And then they could also have the chance of dropping a dodo egg. So of course this is just like a regular chicken egg. You can throw it and you'll get a little baby dodo. It's really, really cute. But the thing about the babies, you need to know this, is that when you go to feed them, it'll have any random one. Like every time you try and feed it, it'll be different every time. It might be nether wart or something. I don't know, but like every time you try and like breed them, it's different each time. So I don't seem to be able to get it to work. Maybe it's with the adults when you're trying to breed them or something, but I don't think that was it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not getting any hearts. So maybe there's some other type of seed. Maybe it's a carrot or potato that this one wants specifically. So yeah, let's see. Boop, boop. No, I don't know. I really have no idea. But yeah, whenever you try and breed them or grow them, the type of food that you need to do it with will change every time. And the only way that you can tell which one it's supposed to be is through a trial and error process. Next here we have the traveling merchant, which I actually think is one of the coolest looking mobs in this thing. I don't know, I just love him. But you will find him roaming around your overworld at random. You'll find them anywhere basically, and you can trade with them just like any other villager. You can see this one wants chicken for this stuff, and you can get beetroots or flint from them. So they're pretty cool, and of course you trade with them. There's not much to it. They're basically just a roaming villager, which is super duper neat. But this villager right here, the Lost Miner, has got a little bit more to him. So you will typically find him in caves. That's where you're usually supposed to find him. So if we were to spawn him here, you can see this is basically what you'll normally see him as. And then if you were to right click on him, once you bring him to Y equals 50 or higher, or just to where he can see sunlight, he'll turn into the mining profession village. So as you can see, he will gem miner. Yeah, so he'll do all that, and you actually can get a couple different types. I know you can also get ore miner. So let's see, we have a gem miner, stone miner, gem miner, ore miner. So yeah, as you can see, there are plenty of different types that you can get, and they will drop emeralds. And I do believe if you kill them, they'll drop emeralds, but also just for freeing them, I guess they will drop some emeralds as well. So quite a bit, actually. Hold on, that is a lot of emeralds. Let's see how many this guy drops. Let's see. Oh, he's crying. Why is he crying? Oh, he can't see the sunlight. Oh yeah, crying apparently seems to be a big thing in this mod. But yeah, look, that's 10 emeralds right there. So yeah, if you for some reason need some emeralds, that's the best places to look for. Also, you can see right there and right there are those lily lurkers I was telling you about earlier. So like I said, you just stand on them and they will certainly try and eat your face. It's really cool, really very cool. But there is only one other mob in this one, and as you can see, it had a very big pen, but it seems to have run away, and that is another villager variant. Is called the trollager. So let's get him right here, the spawn trollager. Let's actually set a time set to night, so you can get a better impression on this guy. So let's go down to the surface. So you'll find these spawning randomly, and yeah, let's just spawn him in. Do I still have resistance? I do. So oh no, it's because I peacefuled it. I'm an idiot. Okay, well there we go. That is the trollager. Look at him. He is super duper cool. I love his mouth. So yeah, if I were to go into game mode 0, you can basically see what he does. He will throw things at you. They're super powerful. It'll hit you. It's crazy stuff. So you can fight him like this, but I believe that the best way to do it is to wait till night, because if you go wait till day, sorry, because like the goblins from The Hobbit, he will turn into stone in the daylight, which is just super duper cool. I absolutely love that feature about this. And the only thing that can actually hurt him during this like frozen phase is a pickaxe. So you can't use a sword on him. You can't do anything else. As you can see, I'm trying to hit him with a spawn egg, a chicken, a feather. None of it's working. You have to use that, and he will drop any amount of stuff. So it seems when he's in the stone, the stone phase, I guess I'll call it, he will drop stone, to be expected. But if you catch him while he's in his alive green creepy phase, he will drop any number of really, really cool items. Let's actually spawn him back in here, just because. But yeah, as you can see, the different things that I've gotten from him, you can get obsidian, golden apples, or emeralds from him. So he's super duper cool. If you find one of these and you have the ability to take him out during the day, during night, I would certainly recommend it, unless you need stone for some reason. But yeah, that is basically this entire mod reviewed right here. I absolutely love this mod, and they keep on updating it. There's still some things from previous versions that have not been fully updated into this, which is the current version. So they need to bring some stuff back from older versions, and they also have at least 5 brand new mobs planned, which you can see on screen right now. You know, it's just a silhouette, but as you can see, this mod is being updated all the time. It's super duper cool. It's been around for quite a while, and I absolutely love it. So if you find yourself in a position where you really want some more mobs in your Minecraft world, this is perfect for you. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's mod review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please do let me know down in the comment section below, or by leaving a like on today's video. And if you want to see more daily gameplay videos, then please do subscribe to the channel as well, and ring the bell if you want to be notified, because that would just be amazing. And yeah, that's gonna be all for now. If you want this mod, of course, it'll be in the description below. And yeah, I am looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.